At potential running mates, let's bring in our political director and Washington bureau chief, Rick Klein. Rick, the choice is likely all about the battleground states.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. And look, the Harris team is laser focused on who can help them win this election. So starting with how they won the last time is instructive. Keep in mind, this is the map that made Joe Biden president and Kamala Harris vice president. And it was a very closely divided set of states that made it happen. Arizona, a state that went for the Biden-Harris ticket by about 10,000 votes. Pennsylvania, the biggest battleground out there, about 80,000 votes. North Carolina, a state that did not go for Biden, but it went to Trump by only about a percentage point or so. So these are very closely divided states, which brings us to the men and some of the women that are being considered as a potential running mate. And as Mary noted, some of these people are already jostling for position, but this is why it's intriguing. Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, he won his state by 15 points, a close battleground. Mark Kelly, the senator from Arizona, he won by 5 points back in 2022. Roy Cooper has been elected twice as a Democrat in a redder state of North Carolina, again, a very close state. Andy Beshear, the governor of Kentucky, has somehow won in Kentucky, despite it being one of the reddest states out there. That does not put a state like that on the map, but only 46 years old. He makes a very intriguing matchup against J.D. Vance, Robin.
So what do the polls tell us about in those key states?
So there's not a lot of battleground state polling yet that matches Harris up against Trump. But this is the hole that Democrats see themselves having to dig out from under. This is what the polling looked like on the day of that disastrous debate for Joe Biden. You see at the time, Biden leading narrowly in Wisconsin and down less than a percentage point in Michigan and Pennsylvania. In the ballpark, he needed that debate to get back in the game. Of course, that did not happen. And this is what it looks like now. Fast forward to the day that Joe Biden drops out, and he had lost ground in every single battleground state. These are 6 of the 7 states here that Joe Biden actually won last time around. Now he's trailing in all of them, including the big upper Midwest battlegrounds, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump leading in all of them the day that Biden dropped out. So maybe things look different with Harris in the race, but that is part of the landscape. And the national polling, the latest poll from Quinnipiac overnight, we see Donald Trump with a 2-point lead against Kamala Harris, consistent with other polls. Most of this poll, though, was still in the field while Joe Biden had not yet exited the race. So the hope among the Harris team is that this race resets and that choosing a running mate in the next couple of weeks helps them get over some of the hole that they're in right now. Robin?
We will see what happens. Rick, our thanks to you. As we know, Harris is